Welcome to Cat's Hut, the channel where we dive into the mysterious, funny, and often confusing world of cats. Now, let's talk about something every cat owner has experienced. That stare. You know the one. You're relaxing on the couch, scrolling through your phone, or maybe cooking dinner, and suddenly, you feel it. Those big, unblinking eyes locked on you like a tiny, furry detective. And here's the thing, your cat's stare isn't random. Cats don't waste energy on things that don't matter. If they're looking at you, it's for a reason. Sometimes that reason is sweet and heartwarming, sometimes it's practical, and other times, it's a warning you'd better pay attention to. And sometimes, let's be honest, it just feels like they're judging our life choices. Like, another late night snack? Really? So today, we're going to break down what your cat's stare actually means. Now, before we start, if you love learning about cats, and want to really understand what's going on in your furry friend's head, hit that like button and subscribe to Cat's Hut. It helps our community grow and makes sure you never miss out on the secrets your cat wants you to know. Chapter 1. The Loving Stare. One of the most heartwarming reasons your cat might stare at you is pure affection. Unlike dogs, cats don't usually run to the door wagging their tails or cover you with sloppy kisses. Their way of showing love is often quieter, more subtle, and centered around their eyes. If you've ever noticed your cat locking eyes with you, softening their gaze, and then slowly blinking, congratulations, you just got a kitty, I love you. Scientists call this the slow blink, and it's basically a feline Valentine's Day card. But here's the catch. It almost always starts with a stare. They're locking eyes first, making sure you're paying attention, before sending their little love letter in the form of eyelids. Meanwhile, dogs don't bother with silent love letters. They just barrel straight into your lap and knock over everything in sight. Here's the fun part, you can talk back. Try slowly blinking at your cat when they stare at you. If they return the gesture, you've just had a genuine conversation in cat language. So the next time your cat looks at you this way, don't just brush it off. That stare might be their silent way of saying, "You're my favorite human." Chapter 2. The Curiosity Stare. Cats are natural observers. They're predators by design, but also prey animals who survive by noticing everything. That's why you'll often catch your cat staring at you during the most ordinary activities. Brushing your teeth? They're watching. Tying your shoes? They're watching. Opening the fridge? Oh, they're definitely watching. To us, it seems creepy. To them, it's research. But here's the funny twist. Sometimes it's not research at all. Sometimes you're just their entertainment. Your daily life is basically a live TV show to them, and staring is their way of tuning in. You're their Netflix, their favorite series. Except unlike Netflix, they never skip the boring episodes. Folding laundry? They'll watch. Scrolling TikTok? They'll watch. Even staring at the wall? 5 stars. So when your cat stares at you for no obvious reason, remember, you're not boring. You're their favorite subject of study. Chapter 3. The Hunger Stare. Now let's be real. Sometimes your cat's stare has nothing to do with love or curiosity. Sometimes it's simply about food. Picture this. Your cat sits near the bowl, eyes locked on you, with the patience of a Jedi Master. Maybe a soft meow for effect. That's not random. It's strategy. They've learned that stillness plus eye contact, human, eventually caves. Dogs beg with chaos. Cats beg with silence. And honestly, the silence is scarier. This is cat manipulation at its finest. Scientists even found that cats use their round, baby-like eyes to trigger nurturing instincts in humans. In short, they've hacked our brains. So if you've ever felt guilty while eating a sandwich with your cat staring you down, don't worry. It's not guilt, it's programming. So yes, sometimes that stare means, quite simply, feed me. Chapter 4. The Warning Stare. Not every stare is cute. Sometimes it's a clear warning. Imagine this. You're petting your cat, they're purring, all is well. Suddenly they freeze. Their eyes widen, lock onto your hand, and the purring stops. That's not affection anymore. It's a countdown timer. Ignore it, and boom, you've unlocked the bonus round, surprise scratch attack. The warning stare is stiff, hard, and unblinking. Ears back, whiskers forward, tail twitching, it all adds up. The difference between this and the loving stare is subtle but huge. Think of it like your cat's version of saying, "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed." Except in this case, disappointment comes with claws. Respect this look, and your bond stays strong. Ignore it, and you'll end up with claw marks as a reminder. Chapter 5. The Deep Bond Stare. This is the stare that goes beyond hunger, curiosity, or even love. It's the one reserved just for you, their favorite human. Sometimes it happens during quiet moments. You're watching TV or lying in bed, and your cat just looks at you. No meows, no movement, just eyes that feel like they're saying, "I know you, you're mine." And yes, sometimes it does feel a little creepy. like living with a furry little roommate who never blinks. But under that stare is pure trust. Some cats even develop a signature stare they only use with their chosen person. It might come with a blink or just a soft, steady gaze. It's not random, it's deeply personal. If you've ever been sad and noticed your cat watching you quietly, that's not coincidence. Research shows cats actually recognize human emotions. That stare isn't judgment, it's empathy. This is the stare that cements your bond. It's not about food or routine, it's about connection. So, what does your cat's stare actually mean? It could be love, it could be curiosity, it could be hunger, a warning, or even that deep silent bond they only share with you. The key is context, body language, timing, and the moment. Or of course, maybe they're just wondering why you've been in the bathroom for 20 minutes. Cats don't use words, but through their eyes, they say more than we realize. So the next time your cat stares at you, don't look away. Pay attention, because in that silent gaze, they're letting you into their mysterious little world. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to Cat's Hut, and join our family of cat lovers. Thanks for watching, and remember, when your cat stares, it's never just blank. It's communication.